Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. It's League 1. We've been promoted. We've already played a few matches and we've won two of them. Beat Southern. Big win there. And we beat Bristol Rovers. However, financially, we're not doing too well. We're going to have to trim the squad down. I know people have asked me to focus on the finances a bit more, and I will. Now, our financial situation is kind of bad at the moment. We're spending way too much on wages, and as you can see, this I was really doing well for a while until this professional season started. So the board really hasn't come in and given me a nice wage budget. They've given me a marginal increase in my wage budget, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And my current wage budget is like 16,000. I need more money if I'm going to do something. Key players total basic wage. This is per week. I got two players, 1,200. First team, 3,085. I've got to do something about this. I'm gonna have to let go of a few of my players, which could see us in trouble very soon. And I'm gonna have to perform some magic, I guess. Tactically, we're gonna use this system because we have a change to the match engine 1821 to 1822. I don't foresee many changes, but I want to try something that is gonna. There's something in this game, right? Let me come back to this. There's something that I think may have changed, which is how managers assign their roles and duties. This could have changed because I don't attacking. I've never seen this. I mean, I've seen this before, but attacking fluid, and they're using fullbacks on support. That's a first for me. So could they be choosing more balanced roles that will make a lot more sense, make them harder to beat? So now I've got fullbacks that may not be coming out. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a tactic like this. Now, very quickly, I'm going to update you on my transfer history. Basically, average players coming in and nothing. I mean, these guys are just here to keep us going. Charlie Cloud, these are the only ones I could sign. He's a bit slow. Josh Mortimer, maybe he's got a future with the club. Will Patching, definitely. I might end up playing a 4-2-3-1 very, very soon. But I want to see how they do against this tactic, which is 4-3-3. So I might lose. I mean, I probably am going to lose this game, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm very curious, and I do this a lot in my games. Immediately when I start a new season, I try different stuff out, and then it takes me about. Sometimes it takes me half a season, but I usually come up with a game plan eventually. So it's just the way I play. I'm not suggesting you do the same thing, but people have asked me how do you start with a new season. So this is how I start with a new season. I look and I try to see whether we can play differently. I like this tactic. Ajax have used it. They used it to hammer Barcelona away from home 4-0. It's a high block tactic, but it uses gets the backline doesn't overcommit, but this time I'm using rolls instead of PIs to do that to the backline. The guys on the left and the right, well, the wing backs have been told to overlap, which makes them a bit more aggressive in some regards, but it checks the runs of the guys in the middle. We'll wait and see. I'm curious to see how we do with such a ridiculously attacking tactic. Experiments are fun to have in your game. If you want to, I like doing them a lot. Sometimes, now I do them here. I used to take the tactics out and stick them with Juventus, right, and see how Juventus plays with it. If Juventus can do well with it, then and hammer other sides without breaking a sweat, then the tactic is fine. And then all I have to do is just find players who are reasonably okay to fit the system. I know the system is probably okay, but whether these players can handle it is a different matter altogether. Well, 15 minutes in, and this high block of mine is not really working. Barry has been in my half for a really long time. I have to be. You see, this is not good. Barry are in my half, in my house at the moment, and all we're doing is trying to survive. I'm gonna move this guy here. We'll move this guy here, and we're gonna try and play differently. I see. All I'm doing is looking at this to see whether I can control midfield. Now I'm going to change it back to this. This is a DLF on support. This looks marginally better than the previous tactic that I was using. All right. There are no highlights, which is actually, I don't mind this because no highlights gives me a chance to talk. All right, we have a corner, hangs inside the box. It's a corner taken. Goldberg from the edge of the box shoots. Now Ioma, this is a counter. Davis picks the pieces up, plays it back to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer over the top. Constantino chases after this. Back to the keeper. Garnett. Oh, that was a mistake from Garnett. This is not going to be good. O'Dwyer is a youngster looking, and this is a keep. Lashley is he's not a new signing. He's a keeper has been with our club for a while. Sam Besson is injured. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. He got injured in our last game, which kind of like has thrown a spanner in my play. So this is my other player, Johnny Littler. I don't know where he showed up from. Nigerian. There's a Nigerian in my club. Really? How do they join? How are they even here? Information. He must be born in England. Yeah, other nationality, English. Corner, Bun, cleared. Telford. Back to Dal. Not Dal. I must be hungry. Chapati and Dal. Okay. Joe Hanks 6.3. Not too well. Not doing very well. Maldus out to Bun. Red by Clow. I made a mistake. I didn't bring Sparks with me. Sparks would have been a good player on this side. He's a winger, but he can play as a wing back. 53 minutes in. So no highlights. We just have one highlight. I don't mind the fact that we haven't had that many highlights. So I'm going to do a team talk and tell them to concentrate. Girdleston back to Clow. Girdleston with the ball. Plays it to Hanks. Hanks to Davis. Back to Clow. Clow back to the keeper. Now to Garnett. You can see this is how we line up. It's literally 3-4-3. Garnett over the top. And Garnett will play to O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer back to the keeper. Keeper doesn't try something funny. Scales to Penfold. Penfold. Goldberg is true. Goldberg shoots. Oh my goodness. Yes, once in a while, in a blue moon, we get a nice shot like that. That's good news. All right, this is a corner taken by Joe Hanks. Into the box he goes. Scales. Shoots from range. Okay. Scales with the throw. Cullen. Under some pressure. Wabara. Make a mistake, man. Why did my players not chop his legs off? Telford runs at the whole defense and then sends the ball to the ball boy. We can keep this up. It'll be a good result. Constantino, Joe Hanks. I gotta have faith in Constantino. No, it's... Oh my goodness, Cullen missed from there. Okay, we're gonna make a change. We got Adi Yusuf here, so Constantino hasn't put too much pressure on the boy. I hardly used him last season. Okay. I know I said I had to have faith in him, but look at Christian Scales. He's playing badly. Okay, we're going to have to take him off as well. Muleba will come on for Scales. Onyedinima, what the heck? What kind of a name is that? I mean, like, oh, I know there are names in this game, but come on. Where did that name come from? Onyedinima. Where is he from? Come on. That's fine. Sorry. Onyedinima comes from Nigeria. Fred Dinma. Oh man, I mean, come on, you guys have some wonderful talents in your club. I'm just trying to survive here. Maybe I should try loaning players from Barry and the likes around me. I might end up doing that because loanees are not coming from Championship or even there are no clubs that want their players don't want to come to me. And, nicely defended. Barry, 0. Kingstonian, 0. Okay, what can we do? Okay, Clow to Hank. Joe Hanks, Davis to Penfold. Penfold over Goldberg inside the box. Shoots again. The keeper makes a save. Bun to Cullen. Cullen to Masto. done brilliantly, but the wall has come up. Lashley is doing pretty good between the posts. 10 minutes to go. We just have to survive now. And we don't survive. It's a goal. Thompson has scored. It's a misheader from Girdleston. I can't blame the chap. Defensively, we're not. Yeah, Girdleston just headed it. It's a free gift for Thompson. We played so well for 80 minutes and then a mistake from one of our players. Bun to Ince. Back to Bun. The shoot. Ooh, O'Dwyer. Malders. Thomas. Good win. Hanks out to Goldberg. Goldberg comes away. Finds Penfold. Penfold. His pass just couldn't find Yusof. Garnett. There's still hope. What a ball to Yusof. Yusof inside the box shoots, you piece of shit. Square the ball, you bloody idiot. That's why I don't like Yusof right now. I signed him. I hate playing him. He does all these kind of stupid things in games. Man, we need every chance counts. Well, okay, so we know that the system can work. That much I do know. I just have to make certain modifications to personnel. That's all. Now, this is the first of our tactics that we're going to be using this season. And the next tactic I'm going to be using is going to Goldberg. Goldberg. Yes! Goldberg. Goldberg the Goldberg. Goldberg the Goldberg. Goldberg the Goldberg. Yeah, Goldberg the Goldberg. You have done it again. My word. This is how we play. The long ball behind the lines. Goldberg the Goldberg. He scores. Yes. Into the box. Come on, give us a penalty. Oh, this was a good match for us. Barry. I don't believe it. Okay, we know that now this system can work. Okay, we've proven them wrong, but I'm going to turn to this idiot aggressively. I'm not happy with your performance. Seem down and pressurized. Yes. Be pressurized. I'm angry with him. I'm mentally mad with Adi Yusof. Seriously, 2 games in a row. Okay, so we've rescued a late draw. Oh my God. Okay, so what are the other tactics I'm going to be using? I have been toying with ideas like, okay, this is one system that we use. I'm calling this the Milano Chipamanga. It's not enough space. I think I should just call it Milano Chipamanga. Alright, so let's save this tactic and call it, yeah, Milano Chipamanga. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a baby boy, so it's anytime soon. So I'm coming up with ridiculous names for my game so that I can have fun. All right, now what other things am I going to do? I'm going to play a 4-2-3-1, a deep 4-2-3-1, and a deep 4-2-4. This is my definition of long ball football. So these guys at the back, they actually shoot less often, dribble less, tackle harder, pass it shorter. I want them to keep the ball. I want us to circulate ball possession. So after about 5 matches, I'm going to analyze my tactic and then I'll tweak it again. On the right flank, I'll shoot less often, dribble less, tackle harder, mark tighter, more risky passes, sit narrow, cut inside with the ball, close down much more. So these 2 guys do a lot of heavy closing down. And then in the middle, I got a roll that closes down very much more. The only problem here is the ball-winning midfielder. I'm toying with the idea of changing this to a box-to-box midfielder, or some other role that we can play risky passes, because I need 1, 2, 3, 4 to play risky passes. So that I might turn all these 4 into risky pass takers. Mark tighter, more risky passes, close down more. So you can see the common theme here. This entire group here marks tighter, right up to the front. So you got mark tighter, pass it shorter, move into channels, run well with ball. This guy shoot less often, close down more, tackle harder, pass it shorter. So I get all these guys to keep to pass the ball shorter between them, because our passing isn't very good, and I want to do stuff with the ball. So we'll see how we do with this tactic. I've got another one we're gonna use. It's gonna be I'm gonna use the Draco Dungeon Deep tactic as well. I've got Knight's Gate, but a Knight's Gate is fine for decent teams, but we're gonna use I'm thinking of using my 4-2-3-1 for the next game. And then we'll eventually settle on something. Here we go. Highest pass combination, Lashley and Garnett. I'm not surprised. My central defenders, this is good. The ball doesn't go to him. I do not want the ball to go to Ollie or Dwyer. I'd rather the ball go to one of these two. These are our key pass combinations, and I'm pretty happy with our key pass combinations here. So the ball goes from the keeper to these guys, and these guys work the ball out. So there's no isolation in our passing patterns. And so far we've done okay. The wingbacks, the tactic plays with the look for overlap instruction, because I want these guys to be slightly further up during the attacking transitions, but the look for overlap will also influence the forward runs of these two players. So it's working and we've done okay. And I'm going to make more tweaks to this system as we go. Well, this has been a really nervy game for me. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, you can always look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. You make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care, have a good one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.